Too much about formations? Are we bogged
No,
down in
there are
it?
a lot of views. There are different views on it. And if you say where's the difference between 4-1-4-1 and 4-5-1? I don't see it actually. 4-3-3. It depends to the situation you are in. If you play, for example, a 4-3-3, really with wingers, what Holland placed a few years ago. If you play this, then you have really wingers, and that's different. They had different jobs to do. And they were always strong. Really, in one-on-one situations, all that stuff. But we don't have wingers, for example, apart from Sadio. So we have this kind of creative players. So our job is to find somehow a system or whatever formation where they can bring in their skills and nothing else.
You know, sorry, Jürgen, in terms of a sort of a formation when you go into a club, you come to Liverpool or your other clubs, do you have a set way of playing or do you build that around the players that you have?
Absolutely around the players. Yeah. So that's it. That's why I said usually we take time, but it will take time. But you cannot come. You can come in a new club and say, then give me 6 months, and then we talk again. We had this game against Tottenham and a lot of games in a row. Then, so we needed to, that was not. We didn't look at the players. We only said that's what you have to do. So, but then time after time, we get more information. We had more common experiences. We had them in difficult games, in good games, and all that stuff. So you learn more about each other. And that's why I would say it makes sense that we work a little bit longer together. That if we had time for training, what we had now, and then you have to improve. That's how it is. We cannot say, oh, it's a surprise that it's a little bit better than before. We have to improve, and we improved. That's true. But how you already told me, we have still a few issues. I'm happy about it.
When we talk about your formation, sometimes we might say, oh, Liverpool are playing one up front today, but do you actually look at it and say, we're actually playing 4 up front?
I actually don't think about it. Yeah, to be honest, it's not that I think about it. We have now a false 9 or no 9 or what that is. These players are all responsible to be in the box, in the opposite box, in all situations they can be. So of course not the centre halves. I would like to have them only around set pieces there, and there's always one holding player that can be a fullback, that can be a midfield player. That's not too important, but all the rest. That's not that they say, Bob, I couldn't score. Somebody told me that's all about being flexible.
So in possession, almost 3-7.
3, yeah.
3 players who are sitting.
I don't want to read this in newspaper. No, it's not. We again in possession. Yeah, it can be everything. So it's that's right. It may be in possession here in the other half. We can do it. It's like this. You have only these positions. It could be everybody. Let me see this. Do we have time for this, or
yes.
Are we already under pressure? No problem. I can stop immediately. So it's not important. Then now we have to send the halves. Come on here. Now we have to. This is the situation, and let me say this is the 6 because they leave up one striker. So that's not important. Which players are this? It's absolutely not important. So it's not important. Everybody can be. So Sadio Mane could be here, of course. So that's how it is. And here can be Adam Lallana, for example. That's not important. Phil can be here or can be here. This can be Roberto. This can be Stuch. Whoever. So that's only the thing, but it needs time, because the problem is you lose the ball, and now everybody looks on his back. Oh, I'm offensive player, don't defend. So wait, what happened? Bring me the ball back, and that's what we have to create. That we are then, and that's what I loved in the first half against Hull. We were that flexible, we were that all that, and then losing the ball, and then it was really wild boys, and I loved it in this moment. That why I was really happy with a few defensive situations.